And there you see the starting goaltenders and their respective records. Sam St. Laurent has been involved in a couple of overtime thrillers, a 3-2 win in New Jersey, a 2-1 loss at Hartford. Darren Pang, his second, actually third appearance against the Red Wings, his second start. Couldn't get the stick on it. Vaive tried to get it up the middle for Troy Murray and fanned on it. Couple of players down now center ice. Snepson, Troy Murray. Murray got it across the Detroit line. Watson rips a shot high and wide. Ashton tipped it, held in by Cassidy, dumps it in wide of St. Laurent. Batted at by Vaive. There's a chance, and it was knocked out in front to Cassidy. They score! Rick Vaive. Rick Vaive has not scored a goal in 10 games, but it takes him only a minute 5 here. And the Blackhawks lead it 1-0.
He got a gift on that one. Vaive standing just outside the crease. And Cassidy made a nice move to move in here. Watch him come around the defenseman Zombo and just slide it over to Vaive just outside the reach of Sam St. Laurent. I don't think Cassidy even meant to do that, but it worked out awfully well for the Hawks with pressure. There's Vaive got knocked in his rear end a moment. He got up and ends up scoring the goal. His 31st of the year, first, as Dave pointed out, in 11 games.
Larmer sent it back across the Detroit zone.
That area right there where Savard was a moment ago now is where he did all the damage last time in here. Here it is.
Deep for Graham. He scored! Mick, that time the Red Wings had a player on Savard and they had a player on Dirk Graham, but he made such a quick move that Sneps never bothered the shot.
See, they set it up perfectly. There was an open player on the far side of St. Laurent, and Graham decided just to jam it. But Larmer was open. See the top of your left side of your screen, Larmer moving in. He gets the pass. He just dunks it in the open net. But Graham beats Sam St. Laurent underneath the trapper inside the far post. See, there's the isolation on the defenseman who comes out. Zombo and Graham and Sneps cannot get there in time. Boom. Power play goal. Deja vu. It's 2-0 Chicago.
For 2 minutes remaining first period. It's a 2-0 Blackhawk lead. Savard quickly on the left wing for Larmer. Larmer just inside the line, gave it up to Chabot. Chabot's got a breakaway from center ice. Looks like a penalty shot. He scores! Josh Chabot, a shorthanded goal. And against the little goaltender, Darren Pang, he went high. And Chabot's 10th of the season has quieted down the Chicago Stadium crowd. Look at it, just like a penalty shot. Larmer's a quick skater, but he's not going to get to Chabot. And watch this snapshot right upstairs. In fact, Pang may have even gotten a piece of that. And for the Detroit Red Wings, their 15th shorthanded goal. Only Calgary and Edmonton have scored more. There it is right there. 18:01 of the first period, a shorthanded goal. Nothing was called. And the Hawks, Murray got it to the line. Chason held it in. Chabot drives it back behind Pang. Pang back in and gave it away. They score! Pang gave it away to Brent Ashton. Didn't even take a look. Ashton tucks it home, and this game is tied.
Ashton is having trouble handling the puck. He was so surprised he got it with an empty net. And he finally got it up in front of his feet and just jammed it in the open side. Look at Pang behind the net. See, he took a look, too.
No,
he didn't see Ashton. And he put it right on his stick. And Ash just deposits the puck in the open net. He couldn't get his head turned around far enough to see Ashton, and he just stepped in front of Manson, intercepted the pass, and this game tied at 2.
For Brent Ashton, his 19th goal of the season. In his own zone, sets up behind St. Laurent. We've now played 4 minutes of this second period. 2-2. Yzerman across the line. Now Klima poked it into the corner. It rolls in behind Pang. Yzerman has it there. Yzerman trying to get away from Ben Wilson. Dumped it out in front. He was looking for Klima that hit the skate of Probert. Probert out muscling Larmer in the corner. Klima comes over to help out. Now he lost the edge on his skate. Fell down. Got it back from Nyland. It crossed for Yzerman. He scores! The captain has given the Red Wings the lead as they had possession. For it seemed like a couple of minutes deep in the Chicago end, and the Wings grabbed their first lead.
Now, Probert would not give the puck up, and Larmer couldn't get by him to get possession. And finally, it ends up along the side of the boards, and Klima picked it up. He hook checked number 22 Nyland right there and found Yzerman way over the far side all by himself. Chicago defensively looking the other way, and it's 3-2 Detroit. Just like that. 2 quick ones. Can't fault Darren Pang on that one. As Yzerman buries it, his 38th of the year. And Probert and Klima doing the spade work on that one. His shoulder was the last serious injury that Darryl had that forced him to hang it up.
Cassidy for the Hawks, backhands it up the right wing side. Here's Savard on the move, trying to get between the Detroit defense, drops it for Larmer. Larmer gets free, backhands it across to score.
My goodness.
Savard was behind the goal line, but still had enough presence of mind to get his stick on the pass, and we have a tie hockey game.
You know what happened here, David? Of course, you got Savard with that blinding speed coming down the ice. The defenseman cannot stand up on him. They have to back up. And Larmer comes in. Watch Larmer come in, number 28, the late man, the trailer. See, Ashton's in the middle. And watch, here comes Larmer. Little move to the right. He's got the defenseman basically standing still. And then a shovel pass across the back. Look at Savard. He's 4 feet. His feet are 4 feet behind the goal line, but his stick is out in front of that goal post, and he just jammed it in right against the right post. Watch Savard's stick, the top of your screen, right there. And St. Laurent has absolutely no prayer on that play at all. Savard's 31st of the year. And Larmer, beautiful setup. Boy, when those two team up like that, they are tough to stop. 3-3 hockey game. Steve Larmer pays the price. Goes between the defenseman and is knocked flying by Jeff Sharples. Dangerous shot by number 28, and Peter Klima set up perfectly by Yzerman. Deep slot, 25 feet, and Pang is there for the save.
Clear. Now Zombo ahead. McGill blocked that for the Hawks. Backhands it into the Detroit zone. Zombo plays it back up the board. And Oates on the move now. Left by Bob Murray. Across now, back for Oates. He scores! Pretty passing play.
Sure was. Oates to bar, back to Oates, and a short side shot by Adam Oates underneath the glove of Darren Pang. A very innocent looking play. The puck was in through the center ice area for the past minute and a half. And all of a sudden the wings came through. And there's a look at it to Pang's left. He was down on his knees. Oates gained the zone, put it over to bar right here. Really, there shouldn't be anything dangerous, but the Hawks just left Oates clear after he passed the puck. The late man and the man without the puck again does the damage. And Detroit with 3 in a hurry.
Here's Savard. He pulls up now inside the blue line. And poked away by Klima. Good play by Klima there. Now Savard goes down, and he's in alone.
Offside.
Oh!
Now, no penalty call, and the Hawks are furious about that. Klima did put a bit of a hook on Savard, but he seemed to stumble.
Now, how was that play offside? I missed something.
It can't be a 2-line pass. Watch what happens.
Yeah.
There's the hook there by Klima to hold up Savard. He just fell down there now.
Maybe the linesman loses sight of the puck. Now watch when Savard goes down.
At first I thought he might have. See there? Yeah, that's not offside.
No,
just
well, I mean, he's in alone.
Peter hears the whistle right about there.
Center ice, Ben Wilson plays it ahead for Stapleton. Drives it in behind St. Laurent.
Oh, there's an interference right there. Sutter knocks St. Laurent flying. There's going to be a penalty on the play. Pang will touch it up. And watch what happens here. There's going to be a charging call without question against Dwayne Sutter. The Sharples comes over. St. Laurent is down. I don't think he's seriously hurt. Look at now. Sutter smacks Koser in the face.
Yeah, and I don't know if the referee saw that. And if that's the case, then he may just give 2 to Koser. Sutter's really arguing. He doesn't think, he thought it was a legitimate hit.
Yeah, right. You know, who's he kidding? It's a good thing for Sutter that there's a pileup down there and nobody's free like Joe Koser. And he knew it too. Believe me, guys know that there's 2 or 3 guys and linesmen in between them. They start shoving and pushing because they know the other guy can't get at him. Let St. Laurent come back to go in the net. Watch the body language from Sutter. There's no question that he went out of his way. And see St. Laurent tuck that left shoulder in to avoid the hit, but he couldn't get far enough out of the road. Watch. Bang.
Back live at Chicago Stadium, Glenn Hanlon in the nets to start the 3rd. Sam St. Laurent not even over on the bench, so apparently that collision with Dwayne Sutter, more than just the minor penalty, which had a little backhand pass now for Oates across the line. For Barr on the right wing, lets it go, and it grazed the outside of the net on the short side. Into the corner, it's picked up by Klima in front. They score! Adam Oates set up by Klima. And Oates with his second of the night of the Red Wings lead 5-3.
You talk about defensively, the Hawks are poor, and there's a good example. There is nobody in front of the goaltender to help out. Klima just dumped it into the slot. Oates was there by himself, and he just drilled it into the open side. Look at the front of the net. Where are the white jerseys? Nobody within 15, 20 feet. There's McGill over in the corner with Barr. I don't know where his partner was. But boy, Bobby Murdoch making some notes behind that bench. Got to be wondering.
Back to Cassidy, Wink working the triangle. Savard
Right now, very well.
They're keeping him on the outside. Pass comes right in front. Hanlon's down. He makes the save. And covers it up.
Steve Thomas all alone in front of the net. Tried to get it up over top of Hanlon. Drilled it right into him.
Oh, they're going to call a penalty shot.
You got to be
call
kidding.
a penalty shot. They're going to say
who fell on it.
They're going to say that O'Connell had the puck covered.
It is going to be
not Hanlon.
Okay. Noah's behind the net. The Hawks are excited. They go to the bench to tell Murdoch.
It's going to be a penalty shot.
And Noah, I saw him point towards center ice. Chason now is going to argue, but he will not win it. And we are going to get set for a penalty shot. Bob Murdoch now can pick any one of the players that was on the ice at the time to take the shot.
And I don't think there's much question.
I didn't see the cover-up, but now the fans realize what's happening, and they get up.
If Savard scores, one of the Red Wing players will come out of the box. I do believe.
Yeah, I believe it should happen that way because they are shorthanded, and it would be, even though it's a penalty shot type goal, it was forced by a shorthanded situation and a guy falling on the puck. The crowd here stands as Denis Savard is going to take the penalty shot. Mike Noath with some instructions for Savard now.
One chance at it. No rebound or second move. He can't go past the goaltender and then come back out.
One of the most exciting plays in hockey, and this time by one of the most exciting players. Unfortunately for the Wings, it's a Denis Savard chance, and here it comes.
Oh, and Hanlon, I don't know if he got a piece of it, but it's wide of the net.
I don't know if he did or not either, Dave, but he blew it wide for sure. You know, Savard's the guy that likes to deke, and he didn't even think about deking there. He had his mind made up all the way in, and the Red Wings escape a very bad situation, being two men short. And watch Savard. He's not even thinking. Right now, he's saying, I'm going to shoot it. And boom. I have a feeling that Hanlon, it was hard to tell. But I think he got a piece of it with the right pad. We may be able to tell on this other angle. Savard's got that thing right back there. I believe he got the right pad on that.
Half a minute left in the Hanlon penalty. Hanlon, of course, for delay of game. Now a pass across Savard in deep for Vaive. Oh, they score at the side of the net. Steve Thomas on the power play.
Boy.
The Wings almost got through all of that without being scored upon. But Thomas finally stuffed it home.
I don't know if Thomas got very much on the puck or not. I think he got a break. It went off the end of his stick, but it fluttered up in the air over top of Hanlon. As Savard made a nice play to Vaive and over to the Thomas and made it 5-4. They had the one Red Wing defenseman isolated. You see O'Connell was out, had to get back. And there's Stevie Thomas. It flipped up just underneath Hanlon's left arm, actually. And it's a 5-4 game. The Wings now back to full strength. Tom, the opposition looking, so Gallant was either speared or speared himself, and he's going for a new stick. Look at this! Oh, is it in? It's in. I think
power play goal. Pang actually put it in himself. I think
he did. Yzerman stuffed it in, but whether it was over the line or not before Probert got to it, I don't know. It won't matter for the Wings. They do go ahead by 2 again.
Again, it looked like Pang misplayed it after he had stopped Yzerman.
It snuck in between his right leg and the goalpost and laid right on the line. And we'll have to start. And he stuffs the glove and everything else into the net. I think that Probert's going to get the goal. You know, actually, Pang had control of that puck with his goal stick. He drew it back towards him, and he missed it with his trapper. Now watch this thing. Lays right on the goal line. And I don't think there's any white between the puck and the goal line until Probert stuffs everything there. It's right there. Can't really tell.